Hello everyone, it has been quite a long time since I have posted a video. This is because I've been working with bands, I've been working on music, my own music, other people's music. It's been a wonderful time, and I hope to get some of this footage out there and content out on the interwebs sometime soon. Hopefully once to twice a week. I doubt it though, because I'm a very lazy person. Musicians are lazy. I said musicians were, but I don't care. Today I have for you 8 helpful tips if you're a beginning, intermediate, or even a master musician in whatever instrument you may play, or if your instrument is your voice, this may help you too. Tip number 1, practice. I cannot stress this enough. Practice makes perfect, whether you're a guitarist, bassist, drummer, bassist, saxophone playerist, trumpeter, bassist. Practice makes perfect. It doesn't mean just going out there doing 8 hours a day. It means maybe practicing like half an hour, even 15 minutes. I try to grab some sort of musical thing every day and do it. If I do it or not, that's the question. Sometimes I'll write music, sometimes I'll work on guitars. I will do something musically in my day. That's what I do. Tip number 2, don't get burned out. If you practice the same things over and over again, you will get burned out, no matter who you are. Practicing the same scales in general will just get you burned out, and in life you will get burned out, because let's face it, work gets you burned out, guitars get you burned out, video games, things will make you burned out. Things that you love you will get burned out from. What this means, take a day, a few days, a week, a few weeks, a few months off. That's all it means. It's not the end of the world if you get burned out. You'll get back to it. This is why vacationing in jobs is important, because you're going to get burned out. Even if you already hated the job, you're definitely going to get burned out. Trust me on this. Tip number 3, get out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone means you're going to be a better and well-rounded musician if you do so. If you are a strictly rock guitarist, Jimi Hendrix, Ace Frehley, I Just Kiss, something like that, go for some jazz, go for some country, bluegrass, something like that. If you're a banjo player, you may play a lot of bluegrass and country, make something different with it. There's people who play AC/DC on a freaking banjo. That's awesome. If you do that, you're pretty awesome. I do it myself. I don't make money off of it though. They do. Other people do. If you're a tuba player who's in a marching band, learn some new stuff. Like, seriously, I know a lot of tuba players and trumpet players that just go all out and only do marching band stuff. Play something silly. Do some Taylor Swift. Slipknot. Slipknot's fun, yeah, right. Yeah. It will make you a more well-rounded musician. Tip number 4, take care of your instruments. What I mean by this is change the strings on your stringed instruments. I'm a hypocrite. All of my strings, except for my Les Paul, don't have which doesn't have strings, need to be replaced. If you have a bass, replace the strings. I'm talking to you bass players. I know they're expensive sometimes, but come on. Replace those strings. You'll have a more clear sound. You'll have a better tone. You will have thicker sounds. You will feel so good playing it. It will feel good. You will feel good. The audience will feel good because they'll be like, ooh, that bass, and all that. If you're a guitarist, change your strings too. They're gross. Your skin gets on it. Your skin oils. It's all gross. And just because you think, oh, I'll leave it in the closet, there's moisture in your closet probably. And I mean moisture in the best of ways. If you hate the word moist or moisture, you're hating me right now. I understand that. But change your strings then! Then I won't have to yell at you. I won't have to knock on your door. Hey, you change your strings, fam? You gotta change your strings, fam. If you're a brass player, if you play a brass instrument, there's a thing known as a water key. I remember being in band and just yelling at the trumpet players. The trumpet players are usually the stupid ones. I was not one of them. Actually, oh yeah, I was pretty stupid in my last year of band. Yeah, I was pretty stupid. But seriously, water keys. You release them, you blow into your instrument, get out of the gutter, dirty-minded people, and the water comes out. There's other moisture. Use the lubricant on those valves. It will help your instrument. You will actually be able to play mine. I have 2 trumpets that don't work because the person before me didn't take care of them. Thanks, by the way, if you're watching this, shout out. Tip number 5, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes them. People are human. No one's perfect unless you are into a religious figure. I'm not going into religion, but if you are religious, there's a perfect being. If not, No one's perfect. No human is perfect. Scientists prove this. Actually, probably not. They just say they're not perfect. But everyone makes mistakes. Miley Cyrus wrote a song about this. Hannah Montana. I love you. Tip number 6. Be a professional. When it comes to the music industry, being an asshole will get you nowhere in the world. You may be the best player ever, but if you are an asshole to your clients and your friends and your other musicians around you, you're not gonna get anywhere. They're gonna hate you. You're gonna think you're great? Not. You're not. I'm not the best player in my craft. I'm decent at best. But I act like a complete professional all the time. You can be that butt munch on stage. You can act like a butt munch on stage. But when you get off that stage, go back to being Mr. Professional. The music industry needs more of those. If you think you're all that in a bag of chips, you're gonna get nowhere. That's how it works. Unless you're rich, then you're probably gonna get everywhere. Tip number 7. Yes, tip number 7. Know your limits. This is important for everyone. Vocalists, instrumentalists, bassists, drummers, trumpet players, everyone. Everyone needs to know their limit. What I mean by this is, especially when you're performing live in a rock band or any sort of band situation, you're going to need breath to say, sing, play your instruments. If you're about to sing a part and you're jumping around and then you're out of breath, that's all on you, buddy. Your audience is gonna go, yo, why would we pay $27 for this? They're not gonna want that. They want to have the full experience, but they also want the best show they can pay for. When you are a paid musician, you want to give them the best damn concert they've ever seen. There may not be any Kiss, but guess what? You can be you. What I mean by this is you don't have to be super buff. You don't have to be The Rock buff. I'm definitely not that. But you have to know your limits. You can do everything. For vocalists, I recommend swimming. Your lungs will thank you because they will get stronger, and you will definitely feel better. You will feel pain for a while though. I did swim too. I know that. And my final tip for today, tip number 8. Warm up before performance. Singers, everyone, warm up. Make sure you do that sound check. Warm up, especially vocalists. You need to do this. Your audience will thank you. You won't have as many cracks in your voice. You won't sound like a complete and utter trash can. You will do much better when you warm up. I know this from experience. I've played so many shows where I've been like, and then I warmed up and I'm like, oh, this is much better. So, trust me, you want to warm up. That will make your audience enjoy the show better. You will enjoy the show better. And your body, voice, vocal cords will all enjoy themselves much better if you do this simple piece of advice. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it greatly. If you want to hit that subscribe button and watch more, go ahead. I am always thankful for that. Expect more videos in the future. Stay cool, everyone. Just do it. Oh, wait, no, I'm not shallow enough. I can't say that.